Today's horoscope, Scorpio April 6, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You may be receiving more admiration now, and it feels wonderful to be appreciated for your finer qualities, performance, or commitment. You can rather easily put yourself in a favorable light today, and business can benefit as a result. You're also in a fine position to negotiate a deal or otherwise get along with others. Problem solving is highly favored. It's a powerful time to get in tune with your inner needs and tendencies. As you do, your choices become more informed. Today is not about only doing what's logical, it's more about learning and knowing what moves and motivates you. There is terrific energy with you for working on something important to you, especially if you get some moments to yourself. Your love horoscope. Nothing is supposed to stay the same, and you know this better than anyone. After all, your fifth house of romance and passion is governed by smoldering Scorpio, hence your transformative and incredibly magnetic attractions in the love department. Having said that, the moon will be joining forces with rebellious Uranus in Gemini, bringing a series of serendipitous disruptions and changes to your social spheres. Single? With techie-loving Uranus in the mix, you may opt for the unconventional route and explore the realm of online dating. Although, who are we kidding? It's 2022, and let's just say that your dating profile is looking the part. Your career horoscope. Now is the time to focus on your sustainable networking opportunities, committed working friendships, and dreams. Lean into the exalted moon in Gemini today when you consider your professional associations and aspirations. Luna's stable energy implies loyalty, especially to reciprocal communities and reasonable professional wishes. As you maneuver networking, you should stick with the professionals and groups that will have your back as much as you have theirs. When considering your aspirations, you should focus on the outlets that will bring in financial and professional security. Commit to reliable prospects during the lunation. Your finance horoscope. For now, with Venus in her final days in your financial sector, Mars leaving a week later, and the asteroid Juno a week after, the money gods have all their focus on money matters. However, as the moon draws closer to its monthly return to your income sector, there is also a need to grab hold of all the professional insight gained over the last few days, and the momentum from a new moon in your career sector. Social life today. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Your dating horoscope. Explore your options for meeting new people. There's always dating apps, of course, but maybe a little exploration of out-of-the-way hangouts in your own town will be fruitful. Expand your horizons. Flirting tips. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Lucky numbers 1, 16, 28, 34, 45. Your well-being horoscope. There is a lot of energy whirling around these days, but you have the benefit of grounded energy if you choose to use it or lose it most definitely applies. You may want to increase your intake of water and decrease your intake of caffeine and carbonated substances. Steer away from heavy foods and keep your natural energy well positioned by eating homemade soups and salads prepared fresh with seasonal vegetables. These minor efforts can have maximum effect. Your daily numeroscope. A vibration can really help you not to take yourself or life too seriously. Your hard-working diligence is admirable. You're known to be the one that can be counted on, no matter what. But this can be a heavy burden to bear at times, and if you aren't careful, you can develop a cynical outlook on life. A healthy balance of work and play is the key to staying healthy all around. See about doing something fun today. Daily Planetary Overview. Venus enters nurturing Pisces today. Whenever Venus enters Pisces, one of its favorite signs, it's a time when people want to give to others unconditionally and care for those in their group. Use this generous, loving energy to help others rather than get swept up in a sea of your own emotions. Giving to others is one way to show you care. Have a few close friends over for an intimate gathering and facilitate an atmosphere of unconditional support. Things like cooking for others and sharing intimate thoughts are ways to express love. However, it's important to set boundaries to ensure that you aren't taken for granted. This transit encourages us to look at life through rose-colored glasses and believe in happily ever after. Therefore, it's important to be clear-sighted and do some grounding work to make sure you don't fall down the storybook rabbit hole and forget about your obligations. Lead with your heart, but keep your eyes open. Sky for today. In the morning, Venus enters Pisces, the sign of its exaltation. While Venus transited Aquarius, romance was a more social prospect. We looked for ways to broaden our networks by engaging with others' intellects. Friendships that once seemed entirely platonic could have blossomed into something more. Yet now, Venus slips into the warm waters of spiritual Pisces, where merging through the power of unconditional love is the ideal. This influence causes us to feel boundaryless, and so our relationships may reflect this quality, or better, or for worse. It can be a period of bliss, where we feel closer to our loved ones than ever before. It can also amplify the tender emotions born of unrequited feelings, making this a time of longing, pining, and yearning. Venus in Pisces makes us particularly sensitive to the power of music, images, and aesthetics. Love might move us to tears, cleanse us of our sorrows, or wash over us in profound waves. We simply must be mindful that we do not get carried out to sea. After nightfall, Mercury and Pallas align in Aries, forecasting planning, strategy, and purposeful intent. Our eyes are on the prize. We know the moves to make to get us where we want to go. Feeling into our fire ensures that our independent spirit won't be dampened, and our minds may be consumed with the idea of conquest. We'll enjoy the thrill of the chase, as it provides us with an opportunity to show off our skills and impress with our personal flair. The battle we fight is one of wordplay, tact, and style. Our focus is honed, and the direct approach suits us best.